スタートします。
It started. Can you start it, right?
はいはい。
Good evening.
はい、こんばんは。お、すごい、誰か見てくださってる。
Hello.
ありがとうございます。こんばん
Who's
は。
that?
I don't know.
Say
マイ
hello.
ク&クニ異文化ルームです。よろしくお願いします。はい、今日寒かったですか？
It was cold?
うん、
No. It
今
feels
日は
good.
昼間の東京はそんな寒くなかったです。
It wasn't cold in the afternoon.
午後はね、夕方寒かったですね。皆さんいかがお過ごしですか？今ね、日本はコロナ大変なことになっていますけれども。
Okay, everybody. So Kuni's saying hello, and we're in Japan, but Corona is very terrible. It's a difficult time right now.
はいはいはい。まあとにかく安全で気をつけていくしかないですね。はい、もう少しこの冬頑張りましょう。
All right.
Okay.
So let's be safe, and we're gonna do the best we can.
はい。
So Kuni, let's do our intro. Today is I don't know what day is it. 10, 11? We've been doing this for a long
何
time.
回目かな
I don't
もう
know.
忘れましたね。12回目
A
ぐらいだっ
lot. Yeah, 10 or
た。
11.
そうそうそう。
11 or 12. Sorry, we did 10 already.
はい。
So it's a new year.
はい。今年に入ってから2回目
Mm. Two times.
3回目。
Three
お正月やったよね。
Three times.
そうそう、3回目ですね。
So
はい。
we did New Year. So welcome to Mike and Kuni's Ibunka Communication
はい。
Room, where we talk about intercultural communication. It's
うん
just Ibunka communication using 4 languages.
こう
Mike's English,
国の日本語
Mike's Hena Nihongo, Mike's Strange Japanese,
国のカタカ
Katakana
ナイングリッシュ。
English.
はい。4つの言葉で私たちは生活をしています。もう
So,
まさに異文化ですね。
so it's intercultural communication by using these 4 languages, but we do our best in our house to understand. And it's not only language, Kuni, is also understanding the other person's culture. Yeah. So 相手の文化もわかる。
そうね。
できればみんな一緒に話しますね。If you can understand the other person's culture, you can talk, you can communicate. But also, Kuni, we need to understand our own culture. 自分の考えてね。
そう私たちの自分の文化ね。
そう、自分の考え方。
はい。まあ私たちはアメリカンのマイクと日本人の私で、まあインターナショナルファミリーなんですけれども、それでまあ異文化ルームっていうことで、このライブをしています。
So Kuni is Japanese, I'm American, and in our intercultural life, we're going to talk about that in this intercultural room.
で、外国人じゃなくても日本人同士でも出身が違えば、まあ、文化は違うじゃないですか。よくある話ですよね。なので、まあ、インターナショナルじゃなくてもお互いの文化を知れたらいいねっていうメッセージで。
So we're going to try to give you a message using this intercultural communication. I didn't catch all that. Sorry. My sister is trying to text me while I'm in the middle of a live. So I told her to come to the live.
あ、そうなんだ。
Yeah, but she keeps texting me other stuff. So I'm like,
そう。アメリカからもね、見てね
yeah,
って。
she doesn't know. Yeah, come and watch.
はい、それが SNS のね、すごいところですね。はい。
But you know, Kuni, culture is communication and understanding, but there are many kinds of culture, right?
はい、そうね。まあ、人とコミュニケーションを取るってことは、日本人同士でも、違う国の人同士でも、結局はその人の持ってる文化を知ることなんですね。まあ、それは私たち日本人は、ちょっと待って、日本人は自然にしていることだと思います。
Okay, so when I squeeze Kuni's legs, she's supposed to stop talking, but she talked more. So I didn't catch any of that. So I'm not going to try to. I'm not going to try to translate it. But the point is, Kuni, there are many kinds of culture. So like our clothes, I'm wearing this funny shirt, but it's actually Thai. I like the fabric. I like the hat. You know, music. We played some music today. But another culture that we like, Kuni, is food.
そうね。はい。
Somebody, hello.
はいはい、ユッキーさんです。こんにちは。ありがとうございます。
So, Kuni, another culture. Okay, so 文化はいろいろなものがありますね。例えば、
あるね、いっぱいある。
服とか音楽。でも、 このライブは一番大切。多分2番ね。1番はもちろんコミュニケーションでも。
そうそう。
2番は多分フードですね。
そうそうですね。
ご飯ね。
そうそう。文化ね、
食べ物ね
コミュニケーション大事だけども、やっぱりね、食べるもの。はい。マイクの M ですね。はい。
So Kuni is really
落ちた
into
大丈夫
Kuni is really into food and health.
はい。
So we have some pictures from a study.
はい。今日はですね、ちょっと文化、食文化についてちょっと画面の共有します。ちょっと待っててく
So
ださい。
写真ありますね。I'm giving the setup. So this picture is from a study. I think it was in the 80s, and it's food from around the world, Kuni.
はい。
So この写真は、ピーター・メンゼルからね、この写真家、ね、he's a
写真
photographer.
家。
Peter Menzel, I don't know if he's American or not, but basically he took pictures of people eating what they eat for a week around the world, and it was a long time ago ね。
そうそう。ちょっと昔のものなんですが、だいたい1週間分の食料を国別ごとに表した写真をいくつか紹介します。これは
そう、じゃあ、もう少し、内容、もう少し、
ゆっくり。
バックグラウンドの、
あ
背景も少し、したいね。そう、話したい。
はい。
So he took these pictures, and I think Kuni people think it's food of like now, and it's supposed to be the typical family, but it's not the typical family. It's just a picture of his friends or someone that he knows.
ティピカルってなんだっけ？
典型的なじゃないね。典型的なじゃないね。
そうそうそうですね。
本当に
結構面白いんですよね。
そう
典型的っぽくないけど。
でも it's interesting. It's a good look. So here is China, Kuni.
そう、これは中国人ファミリーだそうです。
So you can, it's kind of hard for us to see, but I'm going to blow it up here. But take a look at what they have. So, like I said, this is in the 80s, but they have, some bread and rice. It was interesting. Some canned foods. It looks like there's some healthy. It's a good mix. They have some things that are healthy and,
そうだね。あんまりちょっとね、中国人っぽくは勝手なイメージとしては見えないけど。
Let's see the next picture.
はい。これが中国で、ちょっと待ってください。これがですね。
So, this interesting, he had the prices and stuff. If you want to look at it, his book is called The Hungry Planet.
はい、これは
Yeah. So this is
これはわかりますね。
African American family in North Carolina. So this is アメリカの黒人ね、
そうね。
North Carolina 州ですね。
これはマイクに近い？
No.
あ、近くない。
It doesn't look like me. Oh, my house? I mean, remember, Kuni, my mother is from Panama, so there's some things missing. But yeah, this basically, when I was this age in 1980s, it's pretty similar to my house. They have a lot of, but they eat more. This family has more processed foods than I had.
何がある？
So processed food, 例えばピザとかBurger King とかたくさん so that we didn't have all that, Kuni. We ate pizza like once a week, once a month or so. But it looks like, they're doing this every week. So it doesn't look so healthy. I mean, there's a lot of processed foods there.
そうね。まあ、フルーツもあるし。
A little bit. But where's the vegetables? I don't see a lot of green vegetables.
なんだかよくわからないものもね、ありますね。アメリカンの、まあ、黒人ファミリーですね。
Yeah, but it's like I said, this is this family. But it does look like mine. Let's see the next one.
ちょっとマイクには近いかもしれないね。
when I was growing up, a lot of people had food like that. Let's see the next one.
そうそう。はい、ちょっと待ってください。
Oh, sorry. So, yeah, it's good. Okay, here's a German family. And it's interesting. Like, I again, I don't want to do a stereotype, Kuni. So, stereotype, 典型的じゃないね、ドイツ人とか。
なんかいっぱいビールっぽいとかソーダとか飲み物が。
Well, they have a lot of alcohol, yeah, like Kuni said, beer and soda. There's some healthy food there, but a lot of cartons and a lot of boxes.
これ真ん中ヨーグルト。
Maybe.
これ。違う。 これ。
Okay, is that yogurt or is it ice cream though?
ヨーグルトかアイスク
I
リー
think
ム
it's
か
ice
な
cream.
アイスクリームか
I
な
think it's ice cream.
アイスク
With
リー
these
ム。
guys, I don't think it's yogurt.
そうそう
So again, we have to be careful. These are not every German. 典型的なドイツ人じゃない。それはこれの家族ね。This family's
この
food.
家族ね。
But it can be a representative of some German food in the 1980s.
これ1980だから、
We think 80s.
そう40年ぐらい前ですね、
そう
きっとね。だからちょっと昔ですね。十分昔ですね。
But it still gives you a picture. I mean, I do have an image of German people. They drink more alcohol, for example, than Americans.
あ、そう
So, did you know? ね、
アメリカのがいっぱいアルコール。
ドイツ人はアメリカよりたくさんアルコール飲む。
そうね、ドイツといえばビールの国。
Yeah, see, America, most people don't know. It's not really a drinking culture.
ああ、そうなんだ。
お酒はアメリカ文化ではないね、本当。People drink alcohol, but it's not a part of our
なんか日本から見る姿と違うね。
So Japan is a drinking culture, I think. It's very
drinking culture?
酒飲みます。
酒ね。
It's important to your culture, もちろん。
そうかそうか。
Alcohol is an important part of Japanese culture, but it's part of American culture, but it's not the big part because so many people don't drink.
アメリカ
Yeah.
アメリカそんなにいっぱいみんなお酒飲まない。
So sometimes you go to someone's house and you can't drink in their house. There's no alcohol in my
それは
house.
車だから
もちろん in the car you can't drink, but you can drink one drink and then drive. So that's different from Japan. But I mean, Japan, I don't know how Japanese people do it. They have to drink and drive.
日本も昔はちょっとやってたかもね。
So a long time ago,
今はもう無理。
So a long time ago, Japanese people did drink a little bit and drive,
そう
but not so much.
田舎の方は特にね。そうだった。
Right, because there's no trains. So Kuni, for example, in the United States, did you know that in Utah, you can't even buy alcohol after 10 o'clock? So 10時、夜は10時
過ぎたら
あとは、お酒
飲む
買いません。
買えません。
できませんね。You can't buy.
それ日本ね。
ユタ州。ユタ。
ユタ州。そう、カリフォルニアは
もう until 2 o'clock.
そう、法律が全然違うね。
Yeah, but the thing is, and also in America, there are some small cities you can't drink. Or it used to be. We used to call them dry counties.
日本も今は何時か12時かな買えない。
I think you can buy it 24 hours in Japan. You can buy 24 hours.
コンビニは買えるか。
Right. So in America,
自動販売機は買えないけど、コンビニは買えるな、そうだ。
So Kuni's saying you can't buy from the vending machines, but you can buy from the convenience stores. But Kuni, actually, you can buy from vending machines in hotels.
ホテルもそうだね。買えないね、買えないね。
Japan 24 hours, okay. In America, after 2, probably nowhere.
そっか、ホテル、逆だ。ホテルは買える
？No, you have to buy your alcohol before 2 o'clock and then take it home. But this doesn't help the health. It doesn't help people's health. Okay.
はい。じゃあ次行きますか。
Let's look at the next one.
ちょっと待ってくださいね。
Any comment? We don't want to miss anybody.
3人ぐらい見てくれた。
So this is the German family. Okay, next. Where is this one, Kuni?
これ日本じゃないよね。あれ
No, that's not the Japan one. So what kind of food do they have?
Korean?
No.
モンゴルとか
Okay, yeah, tell them this is probably Mongolia. Sorry, we don't have all the information. This one is Mongolia, I think, though. So you can see they have a totally different, even their way of eating. Look at lots of vegetables.
なんかあと辛い真ん中これ辛そう。
Does that look like some spicy food there? Yeah. So, this country is no, that's not Mexico. He doesn't have the name. Sorry. That's why we don't know. Yeah, but I think it's Mongolia.
Mongolia.
So, they have different kinds of meat. So there's a lot of mutton and sheep. How do you say mutton? Sheep. Sheep. Mutton. How do you say sheep?
牛じゃなくて。
そう、牛じゃない。
顔が牛。違う。羊。
So,
羊。
so they eat those, goats and but a lot more sheep. And they're fresher foods, yeah.
ね、どこもでもフレッシュな野菜や果物はありますね。
And this interesting about this study, guys, is it also has the price, Kuni. So how much money they spent.
いくらだろうね、本当に。
So like the American and the Japanese we're going to see and the German, they were about $300, so 3万ぐらい. But some of these other countries, 1万下の。
1万以下
1万以下、yeah.
かもね、そうだ。
Less than $100.
日本がいくら日本。
No, Japanese も3万ぐらい。
日本で3万。
We haven't seen it yet, though.
そう、ごめんなさい。日本のちょっと準備できなかった。
Okay, could you, you don't have the Japanese one?
そう。
Okay, all right, no problem. Next time.
次
We'll post it in the chat, in the comments. But we have a Japanese one. We have a Japanese one, because we have ours.
はい。
All right, so here are some pictures of us and our foods.
そう、これは日本と、場所は日本、半分アメリカ人の食事。
You think so?
なんかあんまりよく見えないけど、ね、先週撮った。
Yeah, you have some more pictures though, right? Because we took 3. Did you get all the pictures?
これだけごめんなさい。
Well, that's why I took more than one picture, Kuni, so you can get it all.
マイクの顔を出そうと思ってね。
No, you're supposed to show all the pictures because I took all the pictures. All right, so if you had all the pictures, you could see there. Yeah, where's the? Okay, so in our picture we have fresh foods because we buy from 4 different places, right, Kuni?
そうですね。主にデリバリーと、あとは近くに来る
OK ストアね。
OK ストアね。OK ストアお得意さんですね。あとはデリバリーじゃないや、出張でね、農家さんが群馬からね、来るんですね。
All right, so we buy our food from 3 or 4 places. One is we go to the local stores nearby. Number 2, we have some home delivery. I think we have 2 different home deliveries. One is a pre-packaged. Well, not pre-packaged. It's It's pre-prepared, like everything is set for you, and they're pretty healthy. And then the third one, we get some from a farm, and then the other one is from another local farm. We go to a farmer's market, which is near our house. So those are the 4 places we get food.
もう出来合いじゃなくて材料だけ来て、作れるようなセットですね。そういうデリバリーを週1利用してるのと、普通の近くのスーパーマーケットと。あとはさっき言った農家さんが近くに売りに来てるのを買ったりしますね。
I'm really sorry that I didn't put the Japanese one, Kuni, because I wanted to show, like, if you see ours, like Kuni said, it's half Japanese and half American. Not exactly. I don't think it's half Japanese because we don't have all, like the Japanese, they eat more fish. Now, Kuni, in our house, we try to eat fish once a week is our goal, right?
Once a week goal. 1週間に1回。
What's the goal? Once a week? You're supposed to translate.
1週間に1回野菜。
違う。1週間は1回魚を食べます。それは私の目的ね。So we try to eat fish once a week. We're supposed to eat only vegetable once a week, right, Kuni? So 野菜もの。So again, guys, this goes 野菜だけね、vegetarian の1週間は1回ぐらい。1週間に1回ね。So it's part of the baby steps, right? So in baby steps, you do small steps. So we've been slowly changing. Like this picture, I think, Kuni, 1 year ago, it's different. 全然違います。
そう。うちもですね、ヘルシーをね、目指しているけれども、いわゆるこの出来上がったお惣菜とか、いかにも、お砂糖がいっぱい入ってそうなものは、なるべく避けているけど、少しずつだよね。少しずつ、ベイビーステップ少しずつ変わってきて、1年前とはだいぶ変わってますね。
Okay, so Kuni kind of said what I said, but in our house a year ago, it would have been different because we tried to cut down on the kinds of sugars and foods that we eat. So Kuni, I want to kind of go through some of the picture. We can't see it all, you guys, sorry, but if you look at our picture, Kuni, so for example, let's start with the milk. There's 2 kinds of milks. One is organic, I think, from Oisix, and the other one is regular, right?
そう、あとはココナッツミルク使うね。
Oh, okay, and there's also
ちょっと映ってない
coconut
けど、
milk.
はい。
So the reason we have so much milk just for a week is because recently I started making my own cheeses and a lot of products
そう
myself.
そう。最近ね、マイクが自分でクリームチーズ作ったり、まあアイスクリームも作ったね。あとはヨーグルトも作ったね。そう、このミルクか乳製品を手作りしてます。
Okay, so the reason I have so much milk is because we have to, that's in a week. We usually have 2 or 3 or sometimes more because I make yogurt, ice cream, cream cheese, mayonnaise, all that kind of stuff. So that's why you don't see the boxes. So 2 years ago, we would have
そうそう、
all
買
that
ってたね、
stuff
買って
there.
たね。
We bought it. Yeah. Okay, then you're looking at the next. Let's look at the vegetables. So the vegetables come from 3 or 4 different places. We try to buy a lot, but I think our house we don't eat as much fruit. We have lots of vegetables, though not a lot of fruit. Why we don't have so much fruit? What do you think, Kuni? 果物あまりないね。ちょっと低いね。果物は少ないね。
本当は食べたいんだけど。
野菜より少ない。なんで do you? What do you think?
なかなか、
I know why, but what do you think? 国の考えて何ですか? What do you think? I know why.
知ってる?
Yeah, do you know why?
No
thought?
多いよ。
Okay, the reason why is because fruit in Japan is expensive.
そうだね。
高いね。
そう。日本の果物ね、高い。マイクからするとね、本当に日本の果物高いって言うんですよ。西脇さんです。こんばんは。ダイエットできてますかって。
So we do 頑張ります。I'll do my best. But the fruit here is a bit expensive, but my son likes fruit, so sometimes we have alternatives like frozen. I didn't have that here, so we have frozen fruits as well.
ね、そう。果物ね、子供もね、好きだから食べたいけど、そう今言ったように、そんなにしょっちゅうは買えないので、まあフローズン、冷凍フルーツとかね、まあうまく使ってます。
So then if you look at the bottom, there's 2 juices there, but we buy those bottles like we buy those are like once every 2 weeks. So 2週間は1回ぐらい. One for me, one for Mikey. None for Kuni. She doesn't really like juices. Kuni drinks mostly water or milk or teas. And then she doesn't drink juice. And then if you look at the top, there's a little bit of desserts. We have some yogurt. And there's only 2 again because I don't eat we have some pudding. So there's only 2 because I don't eat pudding. That's for Kuni and Mike. So he gets everything.
マイキーはね、甘いものやっぱり子供は食べたがるので、なるべく。
プリンは日本でしょ?
プリンは日本? そう。
そう、マイクは食べないだからね。
そう。マイクはね、プリン食べないね。
So also, we don't have a lot of pictures of, ちょっと待ってね。We don't have a lot of pictures of like pizza. So like 2 years ago, if you think of the American picture, can you go back to the American picture or できない? Can you do that?
できるよ。ちょっと待って。
Okay, so we're going to go look at the American picture again because even though it's like I said, it's not exactly my house, but there are some things that would be the same for me. So let's look at this American picture and I want to show you how baby steps works. Okay, so can you translate?
そう、アメリカ。
そう、これはアメリカの写真戻りましたね。私の目的はあなたたちの私今と前の考え方は変わりましたね。I want to 教えたいね。I want to show you guys that. So look at the pizza, okay? So those 2 guys have pizza. When I was a kid, my mom gave us pizza once or twice a month. Okay. 2ヶ月2回ぐらい。
2回ぐらいお母さん、マイクのお母さんはマイクにピザを2回ぐらい。
Right, because we liked it. Or we could get McDonald's or something. So, when I was young, I was skinny like those guys. But now I'm a bit bigger. But 2 or 3 years ago, even in this house, we had pizza pretty often. Now we have it like only special days.
そうね、ピザ食べるね、回数減ったね。
So we eat less and less. The way I got rid of pizza, guys, though, is I just make my own.
そう、自分でね、作るっていうか、そう、リメイクというかね。
So I just, I buy the pizza crust from Japan and I make my own if I want to put extra sauce and some things. And because in Japan it's easy because it's so expensive. 日本のピッツァはアメリカより高いですね。
高いですよ。
It's 3 times.
ね、コストコとか行ったことある人はわかると思いますけど、めっちゃ安いじゃないですか。その感覚持ってるから日本のピザは高いってね。
Okay, so if you go to Costco in Japan, you can see the difference because they have the American kind of price there. So those of you who know Costco in America, they have it in Japan now. They've had it for about 10 years or so. And so a lot of Japanese people get a chance to see American style, but the price is so different. And then also Burger King and McDonald's. So we still like Burger King, but so again, baby steps. 2 years ago, I went to McDonald's once a week. 2週間前はマクドナルド1週間行きましたね。
2年前は。
2年前でしょ
2週間前は。
2週間前違う。2 years ago.
そうそう、2年前はね。
Because I was eating it before work, my job on Saturdays.
そうそう、2年前ぐらいまではね、外出で仕事行くときは結構マック食べてたよね。
So just a hamburger, sometimes a bigger meal, but usually just 1 or 2 hamburgers. But then about a year ago, I stopped going there, Kuni, and I would buy onigiri instead.
おにぎり、次におにぎりに行ったね。
For about a year ago ね。So 1年前はマクドナルド変わりましたね。時々コンビニね。時々マクドナルド、時々コンビニね。Baby step. But then I stopped going completely. So last year I went 4 times.
そうね。去年は4回。
4回だけ。クニさんは何回
?0
ね。So, the 4 times I went there, I ate. 2 times I had hamburgers. 1 time I just had a shake and fries. I couldn't eat. So now I'm not gonna go anymore. Are we out of time?
写真。
Okay, go to the next one then. That's okay. Go back to ours. じゃあ最後ね、last thing I want to say, Kuni, about about our food is, the thing is, it's all about baby steps. I'm not perfect, but if you want to eat those things, just they're alternatives. We go to Burger King and look because Burger King has a plant burger. It's always sold out, so I haven't eaten it yet. But I eat plant burgers sometimes.
今ね、バーガーキングとかモスバーガーもちょっとヘルシーなねハンバーガー出してますけど、
plant burger ね。
まあレギュラーよりかはちょっとそっちに変えるとか、本当ベイビーステップですけれども変わっていってるよね。
And then slowly, Kuni has a lot of advice, so you guys can ask us on the comments below, or you can, if you're watching on YouTube, or you can check on your Facebook later and ask Kuni how she did it. And a lot of it has to do with the kind of oils that we use as well, essential oils or olive oils, just reducing our sugars. Coconuts, yeah, you should translate this after. This is 最後。これは私の結論ね。
はい、結論。
じゃあ、私の頑張りますね。Kuni, you can check my Japanese. So, Kuni さんのおかげね。Kuni さんは、たくさん情報ありますね。持ってますね。エッセンシャルオイルとか、オリーブオイルとか、ココナッツシュガーとか、このものは食べますね。私たちのtaste は変わりましたね。本当に my taste has changed by eating and drinking these kinds of different things. So yesterday, じゃあ最後ね、we had Oreos because we have a 13-year-old. We have a 13-year-old. He needs snacks.
そうそう、13歳はね、やっぱりお菓子欲しいんですよね。
So we had the Oreos and usually we split them, but I ate them and I can tell you guys that's the last time. It tasted like sugar. It was not good.
そうそう。昔はね、こんなパクパク食べてたけど、ちょっとね。
That was my last one.
そう、昨日は何もなくてですね。
I didn't like it, right?
そうそう、久々にちょっとオレオクッキーをね、買ったんですよ。そしたら13歳の息子くんは美味しい美味しいって食べてたけど、もうマイクはね、甘い、いらない、美味しくないっつってね。だからもうちょっとこの舌が変わった、味が変わったのをね、実感してますね。
So kids, we give him a little bit of snacks. But we also have healthy snacks, so for him. But I didn't like it, and I won't eat it anymore. But we'll have some for him, but not for me.
そうそう、もう少しずつ、ちょっとずつ、お互いの文化をミックスしながらヘルシーにっていうのが、私たちの目標です。
There is one thing, Kuni. I mean, I guess we're doing a little bit of Zangyo because we were late. But there is one thing Kuni has. She likes the pudding, and I'm gonna get rid of that pudding because I'm gonna make it myself. Because I can cut it. So I can tell you that pudding in the picture that we had, I looked it up on the internet. It's one serving, Kuni, is like a half a cup of sugar. Something like that. So I'll just make it with a quarter of a cup. And I'll adjust the sugar. So that's what I do. Like when I make the ice cream, Kuni, he puts in 3/4 of a cup of sugar and I cut that in half.
そう、いわゆる YouTube とかで作り方見るとめっちゃ砂糖入ってるじゃないですか。プリンもアイスクリームも。でそれをかなり少なくしてね、
Yeah, I cut it in half. 半分ぐらい。
そうそう、半分以下でね。
でも、adjusting for taste.
そうそうそう、美味しくなかったら嫌だ
半分、
から。
oh, ダメ、もうちょっと up. Or, oh, まだ down. So we can adjust. And so you just make your own, guys.
そうそう、そういうのを今トライアンドエラーね。そうそう、それを日々しています。
Okay, but
それで私たちの文化をね、
so,
作って、we can make our culture.
we make our own culture.
Our own culture, sorry.
But yeah, it's okay. No, yeah, and the breads are gluten-free breads, so we have sometimes we eat both. You don't have to cut everything. It's just baby steps, but slowly your own taste will change.
そうそう、皆さんもね、
少
しずつ少しずつ。
The ice cream we used to buy, I just make my own. So if I feel like I want ice cream, I just make it.
ね、はい。相変わらず食べ物の話がね、私たち大好きですよね。
Yeah, well, we'll talk about that some more next time and
はい、ぜひぜひ。
start giving people some tips on how to make it. But that's all for today. We're out of time.
そうだね。はいはい、そうですね。じゃあ今日は相変わらず食べ物の話で終わりました。
Talked about clothes a little bit.
そうね。したちょっとね、ピカピカ光ってるね。お気に入りのシャツです。コメントや見ていただいた方ありがとうございます。後からのことね、後からの方ももしよかったらアーカイブで見てメッセージよろしくお願いします。
Hi, so I'll put the stuff in the comments that I promised. I'll put it in the picture of the Japan food in the comments and some more information. But that's all for today. Thank you.
はい、またね。さよなら。おやすみなさい。
おやすみなさい。
Have a nice weekend.
Have a nice weekend. Sleep well.
Sleep well.